Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Striding in, Abiatel Avelino. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for San Francisco, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black with the slider, laid off but called to strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second, the third baseman, Kian Wong.
So striding in, Kian Wong. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Wong, just 24 years of age, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
That is third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Kevin Gausman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Ronald Torreyes waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Segura runs. Pitch inside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Duggar is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now pitch on the way. Grounded to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. Still no score. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Full count now. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped into the air, back behind second. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Next to bat for the Giants, Taylor Heineman. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopper down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Three and 2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count still. Once again a 3-2. Again he sends it out of play. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Popped up, belt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count. 3 balls.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
1-0. Here it is. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping in, Gio Brusa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch.
Ball. 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now the Giants pitcher, Kevin Gossman. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Pitch on the way. Hit out toward second.
Torreyes fields it cleanly.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Vince Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Duggar, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in for his second at-bat, Abiatel Avellino back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bruce giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate, Kian Wong. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Duggar on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brusa is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Brandon Bell.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No ball. One strike.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Taylor Heineman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Gio Brusa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Segura has a play. Two down.
Now batting, the center.
Digging in, Steven Duggar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gausman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's the 3-0, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in once again, Abiatel Avellino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
One and 0. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit hard to third. There's Segura, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now here it comes.
No.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Adam.
Ready once again, Kean Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading off for the Giants, the third baseman, Kean Wong.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig, number 148 for his career, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Neil Walker is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Neil Walker.
And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
One strike.
Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He swings at the first one, and it's in the air out to the center of the diamond. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder going back at the track and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Now batting,
Here's Didi Gregorius. Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
Leading off the inning, Taylor Heineman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb a ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Now here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Gio Brusa batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Steven Duggar. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
No.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swings through it for strike number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.C. Ramirez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Slater is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing center.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Later.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Ramirez, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. 1 down.
The center fielder.
So 1 away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce.
Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. 1 out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-2. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So striding forward now, Austin Slater. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. swing and a looper to left. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Aviatel Avelino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torreyes ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
So in now for San Francisco, Kian Wong. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 22 on the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that misses for ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Slater will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Number 29 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Phillies, number 29.
Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Mauricio Dubon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score today. The Philadelphia Phillies seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Adam Morgan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 29 records the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.